why aren't more people financially free? What would a group of retail or blue collar people, maybe many of you watching this, what would prevent a normal group of people, salt of the earth, blue collar, brown collar, what would prevent these people from getting financially free? So I watch a lot of content. I read a lot of books on social behavioring and like all of this stuff. And what I've kind of come up with, I think a massive part of this is shame. And I want to explain what I mean by that. We get these ideas or we hear about things like the kingdom real estate or black gold trading or any of these ideas. And we say, man, I want to pursue that. I want to pursue financial freedom. And then within a very short period of time, shame kicks in. Man, I'm not good enough. This will never work. You start talking to people. Man, you fell for that? Trading, you know how risky that is? And you're gonna try real estate? You know how much money you have to succeed in real estate? You get excited and you tell everybody, man, I'm doing this new thing. And then a month later, hey man, did you make any money yet? Well, no. And this whole shame thing kicks in. I didn't accomplish what I wanted to accomplish yet. Maybe you messed up. Maybe you blew up a prop account, or maybe you had a business idea that didn't go the way that you wanted to. Maybe you've been trying for a long time and you've fallen up short. Shame. Maybe you spent some money and then all of a sudden something in your personal life came up. You needed a new alternator and you spent all this money trying to pursue this financial freedom thing. Shame. So what's really happening is you feel like you missed the mark. You feel like you didn't succeed. And the reality is, it's not that. It's that you didn't succeed in the amount of time that you gave yourself. And you gave yourself this much grace to accomplish this thing in this amount of time. A little bit of grace, a little bit of time, and you're trying to accomplish this gigantic thing. And I think so many people don't, I always use the word perspective, and I probably overuse perspective, but they don't look at it from the standpoint, maybe that's a better word, the standpoint of you're trying to accomplish something that literally like no one else in your family's ever accomplished. And you're trying to accomplish something that the majority of the world hasn't accomplished. And you're trying to accomplish something that goes completely against what you learned when you were a kid from your parents, no offense to your parents, from your parents, from grade school, high school, maybe even college. You're trying to go against this. So you're giving yourself this much grace in this amount of time to accomplish this. And it didn't happen in your time frame that you wanted. Can I tell you guys a secret? Tell you guys a secret here real quick. Here's the secret. That same feeling is probably what your parents felt at some point. I want you to ask your parents one of these days, hey, did you ever try like any like business stuff or like any sort of like an investment thing, or did you ever try anything, or like you heard about this idea and you were thinking about it? I want you to ask them. And I bet they're going to say yes. So the same thing that you're dealing with right now is the same thing that your parents dealt with. Okay, probably your grandparents, great-grandparents, etc. Now, how you deal with that is either going to be exactly the same as those people before you, or it's going to be completely different. I'm learning to stop talking about my new thing and just do it. That is a phenomenal idea. I learned from Dave Ramsey. Dave. So how do I deal with shame? It's really difficult, man. Shame and grace is really difficult. I try to give myself grace because just like you guys, I'm just a normal dude, right? I'm just a normal dude. So I have to give myself grace. I am a human being. I went to school. I learned X, Y, and Z. Okay? It wasn't that long ago that I graduated school, like high school. I mean, like in the perspective of things, it wasn't that long ago. And I've been on this journey for about 14 years. That's not a very long time. So I try to give myself a little bit of grace. Dude, I've only been doing this for 14 years. Now, some of you guys just pooped your pants. Wait a minute. It's going to take me 14 years? I didn't sign up for that. Cue the... Well, that's probably why you won't get financially free. Now, why I do this show and why Black Gold exists and like the stuff that I do exist is you guys can shorten that time frame.